morning call. Good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here, of course, with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo and Joe Bayer in the house. And as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being a part of the Joe Boo Sports Report, because without you guys and you ladies, this literally does not work. So let's get open for business here and let's wake up the football gods. Wake up this morning, guys. Man, okay, it has been, after killing the Dallas Cowboys last week because they didn't get very deep into the free agency market. You know, we looked at Washington signing, wide receivers, and we looked at the Giants signing a tight end and wide receivers and things, and we looked and we said, oh my God, we're being left behind. Well, the Cowboys have been methodical, to say the least, in their commitment to trying to better the defense. And you heard Mike McCarthy yesterday basically saying that we definitely are going to be working on the defense. We might even draft some defensive players. I hope that we not only draft defensive players, that we actually get some good ones. The good thing, at least now, that we have gotten Keanu Neal, who's going to be starting out, it looks like, as a weak side linebacker. We're kind of improving in that area, but he can also play safety. So we're looking and we're trying to basically counter, Washington and the Giants and these teams that are going to have multiple wide receiver sets to be able to, match up better, which is a great plan because, when things evolve, you have to evolve with them or you get left behind. And, of course, now we ended up adding a safety, adding my main man, oh, my goodness, DeAndre KZ. And I know I mispronounced his name, but listen, for all of you word police out there, understand I cannot sound out words phonetically, okay? I don't have, a speech writer or somebody that does like a clip and things. In fact, I could never read off of a script. Everything I give you guys is literally just off the cuff, off the brain. I get down here in front of me, I've got a clip of KJ Wright, and I've got a few, like the salary cap implications on it, but there's no script. And, I'm dyslexic, so, I sounding things out, I always got things backwards. So everything literally comes off the head. If you are that bothered by me mispronouncing a name, then this ain't the channel for you, because I am a name butcher. It's what I do. Okay, so the Cowboys have addressed safety and hopefully have a better feel on safety position. We've got a little bit of help on linebacker. We still don't know what the plan is for one Sean Lee. The Cowboys and Sean Lee's are still having discussions. I don't know if it's discussions of, are you going to retire and become a coach? We're going to roll it back one more year. We don't know. But clearly, linebacking was a problem last year. Van Der Esch, we didn't redo his 5-year, we didn't sign him to the 5-year extension, basically, on there so he can be a free agent after the season. And he's had, flashes of greatness his rookie year, but has had a hard time staying healthy on the field. Jalen Smith gets a lot of numbers, but is definitely leaving a little bit to be desired. But, with this contract, he's not going anywhere, at least not this year. So the question is, as free agency kind of winds down, this major wave of all of the really big name players and stuff is kind of coming to a close. Most of them have already found new teams. And be it finding new teams this year, a lot of them sign one-year deals because teams are kind of rock bottom as far as cap space goes. So they are saying, instead of me taking a longer-term deal that's going to be ass, as Philly 500 would say, dirt cheap, it's better to take 1 year as a proven contract, get me a good season on, and then as the salary cap goes back up next year, take advantage of it from that standpoint. And that's the way it seems to be going, because you can look at the guys we've signed, 1-year deals. And here's the thing for the team that can be a benefit. This can actually be a major benefit for the team. Let's say Keanu Neal has a great season. Let's say Keanu Neal ends up redefining the linebacking position. And you say, you know what, he's going to demand $12 million a year, and you don't want to pay that. Well, if he goes as a free agent and signs a big fat contract someplace else, you will get compensatory picks. You will. Same thing with Demontre KZ. If he ends up getting back to, where he averaged 10 interceptions in 2 seasons, if he becomes that playmaker, you can sign him and say, we found a great guy, or he can end up going and getting you another compensatory pick. And make no mistake about it, Cowboys, we have 4 this season. 4 compensatory picks. That's how you build a team. As much as we look at Tom Brady being the GOAT and everything else, one of the things that has always helped New England is they've had more picks than everybody else. They've literally come off of Super Bowl championships and then turned around and have 12 picks the next year. Doesn't mean you hit on every one of them, but your odds are you will find some guys. And that's why maybe taking a chance on a guy like Bobby Wagner is a good opportunity. Bobby Wagner, I'm going to play this little clip here, and hopefully the YouTube police won't get me. But Bobby Wagner is 31 years old now. He's getting long in the tooth. But Bobby Wagner is truly better than anybody that we have on our field as far as being a guy who can cover, a guy who can lay the blow. Look at that. A guy who tackles well and knows how to take on a block there, who is strong, can get you a put. Look at that. Look at that. You don't see guys going through with him and getting yards after contact. He brings you down. Reminds me a lot of my man Demario Davis, because Demario, he plays downhill. He comes and you go down. And also has a little bit of an attitude there too. You see what I'm talking about there? So you're looking at a guy, and we know that Quinn likes guys that have been in his system and is definitely trying to get the band together. I would not have a problem whatsoever bringing in Bobby Wagner. Now, as far as Bobby Wagner goes, his cap number, this is the main reason why he was released this year, was because his cap number was going to end up being pretty high. His cap number last year was $10 million. And right now he's a free agent, but his cap number, had they kept him, would have been about $15 million. So he is a free agent. He is out there. And if we go through, I'm going to let this finish playing, and I'm going to go through his statistics. All around great linebacker who can play all 3 sides. He can play the weak side, the middle, or the strong side linebacker. And definitely would bring experience, definitely could end up showing some leadership, definitely could be a teacher. Look at that. Oh, man. That is a guy that gets after. Look at that. That's a guy who gets after the ball carrier. Boom. Yeah, we could definitely use KJ Wright. I don't think you can go wrong there. But if we let's look at his numbers here. So for last season, started all 16 games, not injured, okay? Had 1 interception, all right? 1 forced fumble, 86 combined tackles, 60 of them solos, 26 assists, 11 tackles for loss, and 3 quarterback hits. That's some really good numbers for a guy that's 31 years old. And I love that. In 2019, he had 3 interceptions, 132 tackles. So you're still talking about a guy that's really, really productive. Do you want to look at this and say, oh, we want to keep him for the next 5 years? No. But if you're talking about a guy who can end up having a leadership role and be able to perform, to give you a boost, and definitely to make the defense better, that would truly do it. If the Cowboys really are interested in trying to make the defense better and really drafting the best player available, this is one of those pieces that we can plug in to really get us over the hump and definitely make our defense better. Because now you go in the draft and say, I need a nasty defensive tackle. I need an offensive lineman. That's a swing offensive lineman, maybe Tyron Smith's replacement. I know everybody keeps talking about Kyle Pitts. Go for a Kyle Pitts. And I need a cornerback. This reduces the must-have situations in the draft and makes you better for this year. So I could be all on board for this move, 100%. We'll see if the Cowboys do it. One more thing, let me do. I did not pull it up, but let me do this because a lot of people will talk about, well, we don't have any money, man. We can't do anything. But forget about the salary cap because the salary cap. Let's be clear here. The salary cap is very, very flexible. We know about teams putting voidable years in contracts and making space. The Cowboys restructured 3 contracts, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, and La'el Collins, because they feel that both of those players are going to be coming back healthy from injury to get themselves $15 million. We got Dak signed, which actually gave us cap relief from where we would have been from the franchise tag. And we've signed some players. Currently, we have, wait for it, $8.2 million over the cap right now. And if the Cowboys decided we want to get some more money, the easiest place to get it is it would basically be Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper's guaranteed contract is $20 million. Okay? You take that $20 million, you add a couple of voidable years, you snag about $15 million of cap space. So you can do this if you want to without a whole lot of pay. You really can, and you still have the $8.2 million. And this, what's amazing for us is the Cowboys have been able to do what they've been doing this year without cutting anybody other than a fullback and LP. Other teams have been gutting their roster to try and get some space and all that. We literally have not had to do that. And while I'm here, let me look at the team space. Look at for NFL teams. See where everybody's sitting right now. I apologize, I didn't have this set up. Discount mugs. Okay. Cap space. Where are you? Okay. Right now, Jaguars got 42 million. Colts got 31. Broncos got 30. Jets got 26. Chargers got 26. Panthers at 25. The Lions at 25, the Bengals at 23, 49ers 19, Washington at 17, Ravens at 17, Chiefs at 16, Browns at 13, Patriots 11, Titans at 10, Dolphins at 10, Rams at 10, Steelers at 8, Vikings at 8, and of course Cowboys at 8. And as we go down through, where are the Eagles and the Giants? Giants was 6. Did I pass the Eagles? Did I miss the Eagles? Giants, Texans, Cardinals, Packers, Raiders, Bears. Oh, Eagles. Oh, Eagles. You some broke asses. Oh, look at that. The Eagles with $800,000. Oh, poor Eagles. All right, so that's all I got for you this morning. We'll see if the Cowboys do anything about KJ Wright. Don't forget tonight, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock Eastern. We'll be here with our live stream. We'll be talking about the new additions to the Dallas Cowboys and welcoming them in. And we will be doing, oh my God, I got to go out here and get these damn things finished. We have the Joe Barty trophies. That's right, the Joe Barty trophies. I am going to be giving one of these away during my Monday night and Friday night live streams. I think, I've got to count, but I think the next 6 shows. I think we're getting close enough to being able to give one away until the draft to each of you fans. Hopefully they'll actually be on my website. I've got about 12 that are put together and primed. I think I've got another 4 more that are about to be put together. There's been a lot of response to this, and I appreciate that. And we're going to be making a lot of them. I am going to be having to take care of some very important business. Sunday evening, I'll be leaving for a few days. Don't worry, you'll find out when I get there, and I'll be doing videos. I just won't be here. But don't worry, we'll keep you up with all the news that is the Dallas Cowboys, because it don't matter where I go. The news don't stop, and I don't stop bringing it to you. See you tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern. Be there. As always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report.
You did one hell of a job, and the only thing else I got to say is